Welcome to King's Quest 3. So in this part, Mr. Wooden Plank fell into a cave and he had to do stuff.
Find the wind crystal and then choose one of the 4 classes at start.
Yeah. Okay. So what's Wooden gonna do today?
Basically, he wants to become a real boy, so he can actually act properly.
Anyway.
Wait, mandrakes? Okay.
Yep.
I don't know who.
You did that already, Dweebs. You already screamed.
Who stole that from who? Harry Potter or this?
Actually, this game came out way before Harry Potter was even invented.
It's not just like that. And okay, allow me to explain. Dweebs, mandrake is a common folkloristic vegetable since like the Middle Ages, so don't worry.
Sure.
Anyway,
he's not going to sing
again, Dweebs. Your lack of culture is astounding.
Yeah. He isn't going to sing in this part, is he?
No, don't worry. We're done. We're done with that. Don't worry.
Oh, thank God.
Anyway, so guess what, guys? Now that we've got the mandrake root, we're finally able to make that turn into a cat spell. So now we're going to defeat Manannan once and for all. And by the way,
so
Teo,
we're going to beat him the same way we beat Helga.
By the way, Teo, since you spent a long time, did you ever manage to turn Manannan into a cat in the original?
You unlock the
not until a long trial and error.
Alright, then I'm pretty sure you'll love the sequence where Manannan gets turned into a cat, because it's very satisfying and they do awesome triumphant music. They even bring back one cool thing. Brandon Bloom, the composer of this game, all of this soundtrack is completely new because the original game didn't have music aside from that at the beginning, you know?
Yeah.
So, but that at the title, which is kind of the King's Quest 3 theme, let's say, he brings that up during the turn into a cat scene.
I always love it. For speeding up, you have to fall down. Like,
yeah.
We're not gonna make
that's
it. Let's
one way
fall.
to think outside the box.
I can imagine it now. You cast a spell on Manannan, and then the narrator says, "The plan went perfectly."
Anyway, yeah, we were put some missing space, so now we can complete this spell properly. So let's do it.
Grind 1 dried mandrake root with a mortar and a pestle. Put the mandrake
root powder in a bowl. Put
a
small ball of cat hair in a bowl.
Put 2 spoons of fish oil in the bowl.
This is home cooking with King's Quest.
Yeah.
Okay, so alright.
Today's host, Wooden Plank.
Cooking with Wooden Plank.
Into a fine powder.
It's time to oil up.
It's interesting because I actually really like the voice acting in these 3 games. I mean, for a fan-made game with no budget, this is pretty damn good, I think. But
Except for Gwendolyn, I'm sorry, even for a fan game with
I
no
know.
budget,
I was about to say that too. Yeah, but this guy, no.
I mean, come on, I've seen even better acting in the Sonic live-action movie.
Yeah, no. I was about to say that actually. Don't worry, guys. I completely agree with you guys on there. Yeah, I was about to say that this guy is so monumentally worse than everybody else. I mean, literally. Remember the Door of Destiny? How he had this booming voice and shit. Well, the voice of the door is literally Christopher T. Warren, the lead designer of the fucking development team. Like, literally, he's not even a voice actor at all, and that's awesome. Like, what the hell was this guy doing? Seriously.
Okay.
Didn't anyone tell him put some emotion into it, please?
I don't know what happened.
Or maybe did anyone just said, let's go another take before considering this acceptable.
Indeed. Anyway, let's. Fortunately, we don't have to deal with him talking much more at all. Anyway, okay, we're almost done.
It's on the essence.
I don't know what I kind of.
You dump the oily dough onto the tabletop.
Yeah.
The oily dough. So now we shape
the oily dough.
Absolutely disgusting.
Cookie.
It hardens quickly.
It's a cat cookie.
It hardens quickly.
Let's ignore
Do you have
that.
a mixture with a spoon?
Okay, Dibs. Go ahead.
Okay.
Recite the turning another into a cat incantation.
Here we go.
Root of mandrake and fish oil, with cat hair over which I toil, to make a meal worse than the rack, from this deceiving little snack.
You know, that was
What's a rack for dinner?
Okay, aside from the spell, how can you not tell in case you're
Vicus, apparently.
It's a spell. Because it's made by cat hair and fish oil. I'm pretty sure anyone will recognize the taste.
Pedro, didn't Vicus eat rats when he was turning into an alien in District 9?
I forgot. Well, Dwebs, the thing is, this game has the excuse that it's magic. The District 9 doesn't have that excuse. Anyway, Dwebs, basically, Theo...
Speaking of District 9...
Actually, Theo, let me just say this to Theo, Jova. Basically, actually, Theo, there is one thing. Like, if we try to give him just the cookie, he will notice there's something strange with the cookie, and he will kill us for it. So what we do, actually, is we crumble the cookie into pieces, and we drop it into the porridge, the bowl of porridge, and then we serve him the porridge.
Okay.
You were
Hang on, if the wizard gets turned into a cat, couldn't he just kill us by scratching us to death?
I guess you can.
He's all bark and no bite, though.
I guess you can say that, but we'll see.
You carefully.
Anyway,
there's sort of the thing that we have size advantage over him.
So yeah, for now, from this particular point on, we don't have to worry about the time limit.
Okay.
I mean, we still technically do, because it's still possible for him to kill us if we somehow screw up. But at this point, anyone could. We literally now have the kill the wizard item on our possession, so all we have to do is use it. So let's sleep until he arrives. That's a cool thing that I like. We don't have to wait for the wizard to come back if we're specifically waiting for him. We can just sleep it off until he comes back. So let's hide all our items so he doesn't see them. And only take the porridge. There we go.
It's just right.
Indeed it is.
You were careful when you crumbled the cat cookie into the porridge. It looks just like a plain bowl of porridge. You see, dude. John Bell puts emotion in his lines. In fact, I really love John Bell.
I like John Bell. What the
Of
hell
course he
happened
does.
with Gwendolyn?
Yeah.
Or what's his real name? Sorry.
Gwydion.
Okay.
Gwydion. Yeah, sorry, Gwydion.
Hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
Oh yeah, and he's also and he's also great as the wizard, I think. Anyway. Okay, Theo, I think you'll particularly love this scene because they make it so triumphantly satisfying.
Okay.
Well, let's have ourselves a climax of sorts.
But basically, Jova, you have like for people who grew up with the original game, which was frustrating as fuck, this is incredibly satisfying.
Yeah.
So let me guess, this wasn't in the original?
No, it was, but of course, since it was a 1986 game, there wasn't the big triumphant music, with a epic cutscene with suspense and all that shit, because 1986.
So he just turned into a cat.
But in here, okay, so
meow.
Meow, na, meow.
Oh god.
Well,
meow, na, na.
Alright, so it's King's Quest, so I had to make a pun.
Tasty.
Yummy.
You watch, barely able to control a smile from spreading over your face. The wizard chokes on his little snack and clutches his throat.
You give a middle finger to the wizard as he dies. That's what I'm doing now, actually.
As the wizard manages to swallow the tainted, once-hidden cookie,
he actually swallowed it.
Of the porridge.
Well, it was broken.
That's right. You choked on something. I'm gonna go eat the rest.
But okay. I love what the way they do it here. By the way, I'll explain after it's done. But there's one particular reason why I love the way this cutscene is made. But I'll explain when it's done.
Something is wrong. I feel strange.
Really? Maybe you should curl up. Have a cat nap.
Oh, you sadistic son of a bitch.
Okay, again, I hate the voice actor, but the line, I love the writing in this particular scene because I love the way he really...
Mandrake and rich oil,
Part of me
fish oil,
wonders if I should
with
just
cat
dub
hair
over for
which
this
I
section.
toil.
I love how snarky Gwydion is in this scene. Again, I know the voice actor sucks, but speaking of the writing specifically, I really like the way
maybe
Gwydion...
I should just dub over him for this scene, just for the sake of actually making it properly satisfied.
But then we'd lose John Bell and all the others.
Yeah.
No.
Oh crap!
Not John Bell, just
Oh boy.
Gwydion.
Sorry.
Get safe.
Here, all right, here we go. I love this one.
My name is Alexander.
You killed
Bitch.
my father.
Now,
Better
sit.
die.
Awesome. Yeah, that was pretty awesome, wasn't it, too?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
agree.
Okay.
Furry and furious, the wizard must contend with fleas and furballs.
Oh,
So it's a perfect ending for him.
Da-da-da.
Just wait, you wretched boy. You'll pay for this.
What?
Sort of. Wait 2 games.
Wait, okay, 2 games for now. We'll see eventually.
I'll trap you like the rat you are.
Indeed.
Just wait.
Aw, he's so cute.
How am I supposed to take him seriously?
I want my own. Well, I'm pretty sure you're not, Dwibs.
Yeah, no. You can't take him seriously.
Finally, no more jump scares from that old wizard.
So he
Indeed.
was using the painting to watch.
You'll notice now that the timer is is using the same color as the other digits in the.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, wizard, I'm going to take all your belongings and all your magic books. See ya.
Actually, Dwibs, that's exactly what every King's Quest player does. Just for
Yeah,
the sake of-
obviously. You're a kleptomaniac hero. You need to do this.
Hey, at least it's some guy who deserves it for once.
Yeah. Okay, so I was about to say something. Here's one cool, interesting thing about that cutscene, Teo. If you screw up things somehow, like imagine, for example, you just give him the cookie, or let's say if you, for example, you cook the. Let's say, for example, if you gave him the, if you made the cookie wrong, or some kind of shit like that, that cutscene will still play the exact same way, and then when he starts. When the transformation into a cat begins, that's replaced by him actually killing you. So you never know if the spell worked until the very last moment.
Okay.
That's some brilliant fucking directing, if I might say.
What, do you die?
Inside.
No. Okay, Twitch, you know how the cutscene went and all that shit, and then he was like, "You won't get away with this. I'll kill you." And then at the very just before he manages to kill you, he turns into a cat, right? Well, if you screw up the spell somehow, the cutscene will go exactly the same with the exact same dialogue. Only instead of him turning into a cat at the last minute, he will actually kill you because the spell failed.
Screwed up the spell.
So you never know if the spell worked until the very last minute. So that's
it's best to save the game.
Well, yeah, of course. But yeah, it's a really great piece of
Bye,
directing.
kitty cat. Hope you don't lick all the milk.
But before we do that, let's feed the chickens one last time because I like them.
I thought you were going to feed the chickens the cats.
There we go.
Here, chickens, it's
why
time
we
to learn how to eat meat.
Why are we still doing
Well,
chores? We're free from the wizard's command.
Because I like the chickens.
True, the chickens are very friendly, and they are still better actors than Gwydions.
I'm sorry, AGD. But
Hey, speaking of chickens, this reminds me of a cartoon where Tara Strong voices a chicken.
Don't feel sorry, Dwibs. Like, I love AGDI, but when it comes to Gwydion's voice actor, yes, they deserve insulting for that particular.
Meow, Manannan.
Hey, this reminds me. There's actually a show where Tara Strong voices a chicken.
Which one?
Tara Strong.
101 Dalmatians.
Oh, look, the pirates. Get ready for some awesomely stereotypical pirate accents.
Is there someone called Guybrush Threepwood along you?
No. I'm pretty sure they can't do that because of copyright.
I know, LucasArts and shit.
Bleary eyes and continue swilling their rum. One who looks like the captain pauses and drunkenly.
What shall we do with the poor voice actor? Recast him away.
Passage on me ship. What you running from? Oh, it's no matter, as long as you got gold. Let me see how much you got.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right, so
Yeah, considering we have a pouch that never gets empty.
no, it does. It's just that he takes. Hold on.
The captain snatches it from your hand.
Aye, lad, I sees you do have a wee bit of gold. Yes, that's a me regular fare, but I'll give you passage anyways. We'll be waiting for you at the wharf, but not for long.
Okay.
Excellent.
Men down their rum in one long draft.
Yes, let's trust these pirates because clearly they're so trustworthy.
Okay, what the hell was up with that
Some pirates are trustworthy.
Oh,
Some
it's
pirates are heroes,
it's
although
because
there are some
it's
that are
because
also...
Theo. It's because the pirates left and we had to. They could.
No, I mean it was a bit of a weird transition.
Whatever. I love this pirate's voice, by the way. I mean, it's just a classic. It's a classic. Let's just say. Let's see.
Is it John Bell?
Hi, the captain said you'd be coming along. Get on board.
Get on
Hey,
board,
thanks.
little children, get on board, little children.
The Blue Peter theme? Gee, wow.
Spirits. You feel
I like it.
about the upcoming journey.
Indeed. Let's see.
We need more games of
Who's
pirates in them.
screaming?
Hold on.
Ahoy there, me lad. Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Captain Bloodlet. I'll be your host for this year voyage. Or what you'll be remembering of it.
Oh boy.
That can be taken two ways.
Pretty flag, ain't it?
You're pirates?
No.
No kidding!
shit.
Quarters now.
Okay, Gwydion, I think you left your brain back home.
Island.
Aye, Captain.
Hi, Captain. He sounds like Big the Cat as a pirate.
Hey, you know this?
Hi, I'm back.
Hey, you know what this reminds me of? Big the Cat's current voice actor was also the voice actor of Miles Edgeworth in Dual Destinies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, apparently there's a new TS of that, Dwibs. I'm gonna check what quality it is.
A new what now?
A new TS for Chappie.
Oh, so in that case, I won't have to go to the cinema to watch it if you can find.
It might work fine. I'll check it
What's
out.
its TS?
Basically, a great cam synced with English audio.
It's too hot.
Oh, goody, yeah. So we can fulfill.
I can't do that though because Jove, I have to get that Nintendo Direct thing done.
So we're still.
Hold on, wait.
We either do a movie or we end early so I can do an Nintendo Direct. I can't do both things.
We can do the movie.
All right then.
But Jover, until Chappie comes out on home video,
Hold on, it may be coming out to home video already. Let me check.
No.
film's only
Remember,
been out a
something's-
few weeks.
Let me check.
Don't unless you're Amazing Spider-Man 2, you don't go to DVD or Blu-ray that quick.
Wait. You're telling me an Amazing Spider-Man 2 went to DVD?
Usually there's like a 5 to 6 month gap in between cinema and home video release. Around here, at least, Amazing Spider-Man 2 only had 4 months. So it's like Sony were really that desperate to be rid of the thing, so they just put it on Blu-ray as fast as they could.
Anyway, the point is basically we're trapped here and we have to do what they tell us, otherwise they'll kill us. Basically, we have to wait for an opportunity, and they also
we've been press ganged,
and they've also stolen all of our stuff. So we have to basically take basically we have to wait for an opportunity to get our stuff back and get out of here. Fortunately, their ship is heading toward Daventry, so they're kind of.
Oh yeah, I've seen the cutscenes of what happens if you test the pirate's patience too much.
Oh, okay.
Oh, goody. Did they make you walk the plank?
Don't worry, Jova. We'll watch the depths.
Yeah, they make you walk the plank.
I mean, of course, it wouldn't be
They're
stereotypical.
pirates.
It wouldn't be King's Quest if it wasn't incredibly stereotypical.
Hang on, where's Johnny Depp?
No.
He's away filming Pirates of the Caribbean 5. I'm looking forward to that movie.
Oh, you know?
Wow, really?
Actually, they made a Pirates 4. It's called The Lone Ranger.
No, 5.
Right.
Oh,
Wait,
no,
Pedro. Pirates of the Caribbean
Falls on
4 is
Stranger
called
Tides.
On Stranger Tides.
Okay, fine, 5. They actually did make it. It's called The Lone Ranger and takes place in the Wild West for some reason.
No. No, it's called On Stranger Tides.
I've heard Pirates 5. Again, I misspoke, Jova.
Pirates
Listen to what I
5,
said.
Pirates 5 is called
Oh.
Dead Men Tell No Tales.
I've heard Lone Ranger is pretty much just pirates, except it's cowboys.
Has noticed you from
Well, it can't be Pirates of the Caribbean 5 when we already have a Pirates of the Caribbean 5 coming.
And slashes at you with his
I love the way
sword.
John
He
Bell
misses,
just said, "You're dead
barely.
meat, bucko." And he missed.
It'd be neat if there were a Pirates Quest
Your
game.
hands are grubby enough. No need to.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised.
The closest you got there on that Jova is Reason 2, and it sucks.
The main reason why King's Quest never... Oh, wait.
Oh,
Cutscene.
yeah, Risen 2. Who's gonna play that for the channel anyway?
As
Hold
soon
on.
as we drop anchor, we'll head for shore. The treasure's assuredly still there, waiting for me.
Yeah, us.
Do you think the map is accurate?
No reason to think otherwise. The last captain of the ship insisted the map was genuine.
See, the voice acting... the voice acting of this too is cheesy, but at least it's funny.
And it's got emotion.
Passenger, you think he's up to the task?
You think he's up to the task? What
do you think, Froggy?
It's just that we can't be knowing if we can trust him.
You be thinking to make a run for it? Fat chance of that. It's a dangerous journey to the center of the island. Even if they make
Island.
it that far, there's an impassable cliff face on the other side,
Oh, it's
with a
island.
steep drop to the ocean below. And
Indeed.
if by some slim chance they manage
I wonder
to
if they'll be
climb
trying to do
down,
any
it's a
Johnny
mighty
Depp
long swim to
impersonations.
nearest land. And then there's the sharks.
He doesn't have much of a choice. Do you think there'll be traps on the island?
I do find this very strange.
Endearing.
Endearing.
The treasure was
Where's
buried
all the
in
ram
days when
gone?
those Wizard characters used to run
Why is the
things
rum
1,000
always gone?
years ago, so
Yep.
we be told. The pirate captain
Must be really bad
Just
staying here in the
along
silent
with
Victory, Jack.
something
Must be really
himself.
terrible. What bloody is now?
Deadly devices were conjured.
Alas, my children, this is the day in which you remember as the day when you almost splash. Captain Jack Sparrow.
Pretty much.
Oh, I see. You do have a lady.
A few
Play
hours
this part,
later.
don't seem to
It's
like
got a
her.
lot of
So yeah,
Not a
okay. So yeah, Theo, you might heard how in the original King's Quest 3, if you listen to the rats talking in the ship, you'll know that there's a hidden treasure somewhere in Daventry.
Yeah.
Well, in here they altered it. In here there's an actual treasure island. So yeah, this entire part is exclusive to this remake.
Oh, okay. In fact, I was actually
Shovel
questioning
seems to be quite
something.
average,
Yeah,
with a
basically,
fine
right.
scoop
Basically, the whole
and
treasure
long
thing,
handle.
and this particular treasure
old
part
map you
is going
obtained from the
to
pirate
be
captain
essential
is
in
worn and fragile.
putting this game
chart
right
maps
up in
out
canon with
Treasure
King's Quest 2, the remake that we played. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. And in the next
See you for
part,
the next
we'll
part.
find the treasure.
See ya.
Oh,
Yeah.
then.